Meanwhile, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has refuted Russia's claims that he has fled from the country. In the latest video that he's posted on social media, Zelensky has said that he's very much in Kyiv. He's at his workplace and he is working. He's also added that no one has run away and that he will not give up arms, as arms were his truth. The Ukrainian president's video has come after Russia claimed that he had actually fled from Poland. Now, the Russian news agency Sputnik reported that the Russian State Duma Speaker Vyacheslav Volodin had claimed that Zelensky had actually left from Ukraine and he was presently in the neighboring nation of Poland. Now, this is the statement that is being attributed to Volodin, and I quote him here. Volodymyr Zelensky left Ukraine. Deputies of the Verkhovna Rada said that they could not get him in Lviv, and he is now in Poland. Now, Kyiv's State Service for Information Security accused Moscow of waging an information war against Ukraine and also accused Kremlin of spreading fake news in Ukrainian territories that it had seized. Now, the State Service called the information as completely false. It clarified that the president is in Kyiv with his people. Now, last week, the Ukrainian president also posted multiple video messages on social media in which he said that he was very much in Kyiv. Meanwhile, several countries have expressed concerns over Zelensky's safety. There were reports that the United States had offered to evacuate Volodymyr Zelensky, but he had refused. The French foreign minister had said that Paris was in fact ready to help Volodymyr Zelensky to escape if necessary. The Ukrainian president has become a bit of a household name in the last 1 week. Less than 4 years ago, Volodymyr Zelensky was just another Ukrainian who was leading a very different kind of life. He was, of course, a popular comedian. He had a popular satirical television show. But today he's now become the symbol of Ukrainian resistance. And he's also, in many ways, as he has said, become the #1 target for Moscow. He once starred in a sitcom called The Servant of the People, where a history teacher gets elected as the president. The life imitated art when the 44-year-old became the president in 2019. Without any political experience, he won by a landslide. And now he is a wartime statesman in the age of social media. In the last 1 week, he's ditched his suit for a sweatshirt, standing alone as his forces battle the Russian troops.
Доброго ранку, українці. Зараз в мережі дуже багато з'явилось фейкової інформації, що немов я закликаю складати зброю.
He's been out on the streets vlogging. He was also been in secret locations giving interviews to media channels.
Будемо захищати нашу державу.
And he was also seen pulling a chair to interact with foreign journalists as well.
Hello. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Hi. How are you? Thank you. Not bad.
Now, currently, Volodymyr Zelensky is everywhere. Look at this social media following right now on Twitter. He has over 4.7 million followers. On Instagram, 14.4 million. And Facebook, he has a following of almost about 2.2 million. For many, it is how relatable Volodymyr Zelensky actually is. He's literally the man, your average man on the street. He's not a seasoned politician like Vladimir Putin, and that is what appeals to many. He has a very hands-on sort of approach. He communicates constantly. He tweets about every phone call with world leaders, and he's not sitting behind a grand desk in some office. Instead, he's seen sharing a cup of coffee with his soldiers. Now, sentiment aside, what's the story here? Why is Volodymyr Zelensky doing all of this? In one word, some would say it is propaganda. Many expected Russia to win the narrative war, hands down, but they did not. All over social media, Ukraine seems to be dominating the news. This is because Russia's propaganda machine is from the 20th century. It is based on state media outlets. And you cannot build narratives with state media. The Russian Defense Ministry is pushing videos through its channels such as RT and Sputnik. And what is interesting, remember, is that both RT and Sputnik have been banned in the West. Meanwhile, Zelensky is vlogging from Kyiv. No one thought that Zelensky would do it. Many expected him to flee. The United States even offered him to give him a safe ride, but Zelensky has remained firm. He said that he needed weapons and not a ride to get out of Ukraine. The 44-year-old was an accidental president, but nothing about his war strategy has been an accident. Currently, this is a war that is being fought on two fronts: on the ground, militarily, and then also on social media. And it looks like, at this point of time, at least in the Western world, Volodymyr Zelensky is winning the media war. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.